Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Everything okay?
Yes.
Good. So Baba Sakar Murli, 20th of July 2018. Versions of Shiv Baba, Essence with Children. Oh, I think it is okay. No? Back. 20th. No?
20.
Sweet children, give the Father news of your stage with an open heart. Remembrance of the Father can only stay in true and open heart. So heart means?
Intellect.
Intellect, not physical heart, isn't it? Generally we say heart means this heart. Baba in the heart means intellect, your open heart. And why Baba say that it should be open heart?
It should be clean.
Clean, clear, very
clear.
true.
Yeah.
Why Baba say like that? Because now suppose I have anything which is not okay and I'm not convening to Baba, I'm accumulating everything here inside and that will affect me. So if I'm open to Baba, I will tell Baba, this is why not happy? Something like that. What I'm talking to Baba means I'm disloading, means I'm decreasing my load of that negativity and waste and giving to Baba. Why people are writing a chitti or cheat to the Baba, no? To you can say decrease the burden of that thing on the mind or intellect. So we should be open to Baba because I don't want to burden myself or my intellect with what all things are with me. So I'll be open to Baba, discuss to Baba, talk to Baba, and Baba will respond to me. So I get the solution. If I'm not discussing with Baba, worsening here, accumulating everything, negative and waste, more and more, more and more. That's the reason Baba said, I have always open heart with me. So discuss with me, talk to me, pass the message to me so that I can help you. That's the reason Baba said, open heart and remembrance of Father can only stay in true and open heart. So I'm talking with Baba means remembrance will be more. Isn't it? If I'm not involving the Baba in any situation, any kind of problem means remembrance will be there or will be less. Some people argue sometimes. One sister is there who did the course before, I think before month. So she was there. Why should I ask from Baba? I told him, talk to Baba if any problem is there. She said, so independent. She said, she's a businessman. Why should I ask for Baba? I told you, I'm not telling you ask for Baba. You share the information, isn't it? But I cannot ask from Baba. Why should I ask? I am independent. I can do whatever I want. But okay, that's okay. But suppose, as for example, you have anger. Can you resolve your anger with your capacity? He said, no. Then ask Baba for that. Actually, involvement of Baba is not for asking or begging. Sometimes people feel it bad to beg to ask from God. Some people are so independent. They don't like to ask from God. That ladies of that kind. So I told, don't ask from Baba any wealth because you have sufficient wealth, I know. Businessman, so I know you are. But you should involve Baba in reducing your anger because I know she came from anger only. She is very angry. So she has told me in the beginning, you can ask Baba, give me the power to reduce my anger. So why Baba particularly say to talk with him or to involve him? So that we have more and more remembrance. That is the basic thing. We are forgetting Baba, no? Every moment we say, oh, I cannot remember, I forget Baba. That's the reason Baba say, involve me in all kind of situations, whether we require the help or not. Just like we're talking to our friend, talking to our family, you know? Just like they talk with the Baba. It is not necessary that we should always ask the help. It is not necessary that we always ask something for Baba. No, not necessary. Just tell him, okay, just like we are talking to friends or family, talk to him. Baba, this thing is happening, okay, this thing is happening, okay, this thing is happening, okay. So we are increasing our remembrance and we are getting at the destination. What is our destination? Final remembrance will be only Baba, nobody else. So how we reach that destination? By this is the one way to reach it. That's the reason Baba say, Remembrance of the Father can only stay in true and open heart. So I'm talking everything, Baba means I have not anything inside which is not open for Baba. So my destination will be easy to get it. Otherwise it is very difficult.
Yeah.
Because remembrance is so subtle, if within a second goes, we don't know even. We cannot realize. After some time we realize, oh, I am doing something different.
Yeah.
That's the reason Baba said, talk to me, involve me, use me, whatever you want to do.
So when you write the letter to Baba, and there, does anyone read the letter, or do you?
No, that's when you fill it up,
Yeah.
we burn it.
You burn it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
going to ashes.
Okay.
Nobody. Baba is reading, that's it.
Just Baba. Yeah.
Because suppose somebody written in Tamil, I don't know them. You don't know Tamil.
Yeah.
Suppose you written in English, no, somebody don't know English. Suppose I written in Hindi, you don't know Hindi.
Yeah.
Only Baba knows.
Only Baba, yeah.
Actually, Baba don't want anything, but why? We are reducing our burden, we are writing. Sometimes, no, so burden is too much on the heart or on the mind or the intellect. We cannot tolerate even the things. Some people have brain hemorrhage. Why? Because of burden. Too much thought.
Too much. Yeah.
Nothing else. Brain hemorrhage is because of only too. Doctor will tell so many reasons, isn't it? But main reason is too much thought.
Too many
Traffic of too much thoughts. People, shoot down somebody in anger. Too much thought, nothing else. He lose his power to judge whether I can do this or not. They're violating the law, shooting somebody down and go to the jail and then say I should not do that thing.
Yeah.
So that is the power of the Brahman, Maya, or anger, you can say. So Baba says, remember. To reduce the thing, only remember, no other way. So Baba says, involve me in everything, each and everything. Question: although all, young and old, are at this time in their stage of retirement, what words you cannot say? Sometimes, being Brahma Kumars and Kumaras, we say you are Agyani, which you don't know the knowledge. We should not speak that word too. So many words are there we should not speak in the public. One should not tell even to the Baba. Baba said for himself today. Sometimes we say, oh, you don't know God because you are not Brahma, you are non-BK. That is the insult of the soul. Even to thoughts for somebody is non-BK, it is insult of the soul. He is already BK. Everybody came from Brahma Baba only.
Yeah.
So Baba said all are BKs. We cannot segregate like non-BK and BK. That is the insult for somebody. So Baba said, don't think anyway. Baba tells something different today. Baba says for himself. Isn't it? Answer. Baba, now hurry up. Let's go home. There is a lot of sorrow here. Baba says, you children can never say this because you are now sitting in front of God in person. Why Baba say? Means you are dishonoring Baba himself. Suppose I say, Baba, now finish the destruction restaurant, so we'll go away. Baba said, it is my insult because I am giving the full happiness. You are not enjoying that happiness, you are waiting for the destruction. Baba is giving all treasures now, power, virtues, knowledge, time, because we are saving our time by our, you can say, good thoughts. Everything, time, then you can say even all breath, even you can say all thoughts, because Baba changed our thoughts too, no? Otherwise we have negative thoughts, so many thoughts are there we have. So Baba says, I am giving so much treasures and you are telling me, finish everything. Means you are not able to getting the things what I am giving to you. So it is insult of Baba. Baba says. So Baba says, you children can never say this because you are now sitting in front of God in person. You have now received the lap of coolness. At this time, you have become the highest on high. In the golden age, the degrees will be reduced. So this is the diamond age, no?
Yeah.
We are increasing our power and everything. From golden age, day one, it start going down, tick, 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 up to the end. So this is the only valuable birth. In that you cannot say, Baba, hurry up, Baba, do this thing, Baba, I don't want to live here, so many problems. Baba said, no, it is here. Remove from that and use me. If you have any problem, use me. So Baba said, don't speak that words. You will become deity children, not God children. Here you are God children. This is why you cannot say hurry up. Song, the heart desires to call out to you. Om Shanti. Sweetest children who call out now have knowledge. Devotees call out to God. You are no longer devotees, you are children. Children remember him and also write, Baba, we wish to listen to you directly in person. You continue to invite him, saying, Baba, I want to listen to you personally. Apart from through the mouth of Brahma, it is difficult to listen to Baba directly. Because Baba always uses the body of Brahman. He has no own body. So Baba takes on the loan. You children know that the Father has come exactly as he did in the previous cycle. The name mouth-born creation of Brahma, decoration of the Brahmin clan that has been given is such a good name. There are many Brahma Kumars and Kumaris. They have been given knowledge. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is the ocean of knowledge, is also called ocean of happiness. It is also sung remover of sorrow and bestower of happiness. So many titles of Baba is come. So many titles. So while reading them only, we write down how many titles Baba has given to himself. So as for example, remover of sorrow, bestower of happiness, ocean of knowledge, Supreme Father, Supreme Soul. In two sentences, only 5, 6 titles came. So we can give our attention to read the Murli by giving particular emphasis on particular point. That okay, how many titles are today in the Baba's Murli? So write down one by one. So I will be more attentive, isn't it? More attention. That is the intention. It is also sung, remover of sorrow and best of happiness. Only Shiv Baba is that. So many different names have been given to him. There is a lot of praise of him. People sing Har Har. That is, remover of sorrow and remove our sorrow. Remover of sorrow, remove our sorrow. They sing this to God. Har Har means remover of sorrow. Remove our sorrow. Har means Harna. Harna means it is a Hindi word. Har. Har Har Mahadev we say, ne?
Yeah.
Har comes from Hari. One name of God is Hari. Krishna is Hari.
Yeah.
Hari means who takes the sorrow. That's the meaning of Hari. Har means to take it out from us. That's the reason Hari name came from that word Har. Every name has a meaning in Hindi. Every name. Whatever name is that there is a meaning. But we lost everything slowly and gradually because of Western culture.
Yeah.
Though we are sitting in the Western side, of course. But because our culture was not there, so we lose everything. Actually, they have not different, no, not much difference. You know why I am telling? When I came here, I was surprising how. See, we say the way. The way means DAV, same spelling. They say Dev.
Dave, yeah.
Isn't it? We say the way. The way means pure Brahmins.
But what's the word?
The way are pure Brahmins.
Pure.
The way is a surname in Gujarat.
Oh.
The Gujarat and Maharashtra and Rajasthan, that western part of India.
Yeah.
The way is a surname. And they are pure Brahmins. Same spelling. DAV. We call it the way. The people say Dev. Same thing.
Dave, yeah.
Spelling is same. Suppose they say Ram. Here.
Ram.
We say Rama. Ram. That's it, Ram. Nothing else. These people added, many people added A. Actually, it was actually RAM only, not Rama. Only Ram. Not Rama. But people are added by their, you can say, convenience because they were not able to speak certain things. So these people added Rama or Ram. Actually, it was only Ram. Not Rama even. It was only yoga, not yoga. If you go original literature, there is no yoga. In Hindi, always yoga, not yoga. People say by fashion yoga. Or Western side, people say yoga.
They added the A to all of these.
A.
Yeah, the A and the
A added. There actually no need. Original literature we go, yoga means Y or G only, not A. Original literature.
Yeah.
Slowly they added by fashion, by their custom and system, they put yoga. Otherwise it is yoga, Y or G, that's it, no need of A. Because in Hindi, GA and GA, same thing, Ga, same thing. Because we have only 26 alphabets in English, while they have more than 52 in Hindi. So many words are made up of the things which English has no words. So both way, interchanging both way. Hindi is taking some English word, they are taking some Hindi words too. But there are so many words, there is no proper meaning of Hindi in English because limited alphabets because of this thing. Suppose in Hindi, ta, da are there, ta and da. Ta and tha, sorry, ta, tha. So ta means ta, tha means tha, but they don't know. They say ta and a ta. Ta and ta both are same in English, no another word. Because limited alphabet. We have to, all 52, we have to accommodate 26 only, half alphabet.
Yeah.
So many Hindi words, they have a same. We say talwar. They don't have the word ta in English. No. They have only ta, ta, Toronto. They have no Toronto. There is no word like that. So we have to include everything in 26. So many words are there, which are, because otherwise meaning is same. Ram, Ram. Dev, Dev. So many words are. So many are there. Not one, so many. I have seen when, because I am working in the call center in RBC initially.
Yeah.
So we're calling all over, you can say USA and Canada. So different people we met on the phone.
Yeah.
So
Make
slowly,
friends
slowly we
with
come to the beginning. I was not knowing many words. So asking them, what do you mean by that? And they will explain this. Then I compare what I know and I find out why this is happening. So many are there. We don't know. Same thing. Suppose we say Mira, they say Myra. Same spelling. My director is journal, my director, she is lady, she is Canadian. Her name is Myra. If you see the spelling, same Mira, M-I-R-A. We write M-I-R-A also, M-E-E-R-A also, but M-I-R-A, same thing. English again, no Haswa, no Dirgha. Hindi, both are there. Haswa, Dirgha, both are different things, but they don't know because no language, no differentiation. So Myra, Mira, same thing. So many names are there which are coming directly from our side. Only pronunciation has been changed. Long pronunciation they have made. Otherwise, same thing. One sister working from Guyana in my wife's factory, her name is Paddy. You know what is her name? Her original name is Draupadi. So only last Paddy. P-A-D. P-A-D, Draupadi. Her whole name is Draupadi. People are known of Paddy. So what is the meaning of Paddy? She told me my original name is Draupadi. See? See how people are changing.
I know.
Here name is Sarah. Sarah, S-A-R-A-H, Sarah.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yeah.
Actually, Hindi word Sarah means good. Hindi word, pure Hindi word. S-A-R-A is Hindi word. Sarah means good. So many are there. So everything came from the same. Suppose we go in detail.
Yeah.
Everybody came from Brahma Baba. All language came from same thing. Can you talk to somebody? So very interesting. What I mean.
It is.
Very interesting. If you go in detail, then you find out same culture.
Hello.
My Baba is there.
Hi. I'm Shanti.
I think the people, the forefathers in Guyana, they try to name their children from the
Yes.
Hindi,
They are.
but they
Just
went
one moment.
wrong with the spelling.
This is Sarah. Hey. Okay.
Actually, basically same culture. Same thing.
Same thing,
Because we came from the same father. No?
yeah.
Same father, same mother and father. Nobody else.
Hello?
So if you go in detail, you find similarity. All kind of similarity. Not much difference. Only we created difference and we are fighting in the name of religion or name of language, name of country, name of culture, so many things. Basically, if go, that's the reason Godfather has to come because we forgot everything. Who am I? Who is the Godfather? How connection will be there between me and him? We forgot. So Father has to come and teach us. See, this is the reality. Otherwise, no messenger told anything about the religion. Only their follower, they say he is a God. Nobody said they are God. Christ never said I am a God.
Yeah.
Christ said I am a son of God. I am messenger of God. All messenger, even Krishna never said I am Hindu or I am God. No.
If you try telling somebody we are all brothers, was trying to tell her dad yesterday.
Yeah.
He was saying something watching the news. I said, but you shouldn't say something like that because you're all your brothers. He just couldn't understand what I was saying. You're all brothers.
But then it's soul.
I know,
Yeah,
So-
I was trying to explain to him
He
because
didn't understand.
he always watches the news.
He's watching the news all
And
the
he's
time.
making comments, and I don't want to listen. So I'm trying to tell him. and he
Trying to
just-
correct him, but he's just gone in the news.
I go, what are you saying? What?
But they have a stage is very powerful. Not the Ajis and Dada, they have a stage very powerful. They don't convey any meaning. They simply give a drashti and message has been passed. When we see the life of Brahma Baba in the end, we hear from so many brothers and sisters. Final stage, no question, immediately give the answer. No need of asking the question, you give the answer. Automatically comes because thought reader. No need of speaking because we are losing a lot of energy by speaking unnecessarily. Lot, Baba. We are wasting not only with mind also we are losing, but with words also we are losing. Because no, if you wanted to pass 100 words or 100 thoughts, only one word is required. But we are using 200 words instead of 100 words in the thought. So we are talking too much, Baba.
Yeah.
Unnecessary, no need. So many people are there, just like bird. No need. So that's the reason Baba said, try to understand. Everything is one. Everything is one. No, not much. No differentiation.
So if we practice like telling it to Baba, then eventually our thoughts will.
But you can talk to Baba in any language. Why? Baba reads the thought, not speaking the language. Isn't it? Conversation may be language only, but Baba says, I am thought reader. So if you are thinking here, immediately I got it. No need of any language even. Baba
So
says.
just give it to him, and then eventually we'll be stabilized.
Stable. Why Baba said talk to me? Because we are not talking to Baba. Means we are thinking, but we are not thinking in remembrance also to Baba. So to increase the remembrance, Baba gives different kind of methods. How to increase my remembrance to the Baba. That's the reason Baba said I read the Murli every day. Why? We got different ideas from the Murli. Even I read the Murli, same Murli again, I will get another idea. Something new. Every time. That's the reason, no? All these senior brothers, they say you should read two Murli at least a day. One Sakar Murli, one Avyak Murli. Particularly when you go to bed, I was listening somebody's lecture. They say, I don't know whether we are discussing somewhere. When you go to the bed, you should read the Avyak Murli, must.
When you go to the bed,
Before you sleep. Why? Because Avyak Murli goes detail in one aspect, so my mind will got that command that okay, I have to think on what I was reading. So while you are sleeping, you go in deep and you will get whatever they told in the Murli, Avyak Murli. Because Avyak Murli means Brahma Baba's perfect stage. Avyak Murli means Brahma Baba's perfect stage. Sakar Murli means Brahma Baba was doing effort like us. Perfect Murli means Brahma Baba attained the perfectness. So Brahma Baba will go only on one point. See Baba means and give the whole thing on one point. That's the reason seniors always say, okay, read the Sakar Murli during the day, but while you go to the bed, you must read the Avyak Murli too. There are Avyak Murli is available PDF. Lots, everything is available now. So you can read. Initially, we are keeping books. Year-wise books are there. I have my because when I came in the knowledge, we don't have the access to the everything, internet. At that time, internet was not much. So we are purchasing the books from Madhuban. We are keeping it all. I think I have all up to from 69 to 94 or 95. I have all books. Then they started on when come to the computer everything. Then we didn't purchase. Otherwise, everything we have in hard copies. Then we are giving to somebody else now who are coming here. They want given Hindi to them. So we should read one Murli. Why Baba say? Because Murli is the treasure of, you can say, Baba's versions. So Baba's version means he is a treasure of knowledge, treasure of power, treasure of virtues. So by reading Murli, I am getting everything. If I am not reading Murli, every day thinking here and there, here and there. That's the reason Baba say, read Murli. Read Murli. Once, twice, thrice, Dadi Janki was reading Murli.
25
12,
times. 25 times.
more than 10 or 12 years, sometimes only. When Baba, she asked Baba, what should I do, Baba, to come in number? Because she is not here in 8. Here more, but there were 4 on side, 4 on side. Total 8 were there, except Mama and Baba. She was not there in the picture. When Baba drawn the picture, Baba really put the everything, everybody, they all are real persons.
Really?
Yeah.
Those
They
are
are
the
dadas and dadis.
I thought it was,
They are not statues. So what Baba did, Baba drawn this thing and the Baba attached the photograph there. Mama, Baba in between and all real. So Dadi Janki's picture was not there in the beginning. So she asked Baba, Baba, why my picture is not there? Baba smiled. Baba didn't smile. Baba said, so Dadi again asked, Baba, why am I? So Baba didn't smile. Then Dadi asked him the different, Baba, what should I do? My picture will be there. Then Baba said, read the Murli 12 times, so many times. That's it. And she started reading. And now where she is? See?
yeah.
Now she is the chief administrator. Otherwise she was not here. That is sure. Was 4 on she side, 8 Brahmins were there, and her picture was not there. So she felt it bad in the beginning. No, we are not up to that level.
Yeah.
So she asked Baba to do this thing, and she followed fully in her life. And now she is the chief administrator head. So Baba's Murli is the main thing. They sing this to the God. What? Remover of sorrow, remove our sorrow. However, because of not knowing God, they say to Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar, Dev, Dev, Mahadev. They have forgotten Shiva and say it is it to the Shankar, Har Har Mahadev. Neither Brahma nor Vishnu would be called Mahadev. Both of them have physical parts. Both of them, Brahma and Vishnu have physical part. Brahma has here physical part, Vishnu has physical part in the golden age. Shankar has no physical part, only by inspiration, Baba says. So Baba Shankar only resides in the subtle region, only incorporeal God is the purifier who removes our sorrow. So Shankar is not there, only in subtle region, that's it. Shankar would not be called purifier. All the praise is of one. The two forms of Vishnu are Lakshmi and Narayan, or Radha and Krishna, and they have their separate births. The incarnation of Vishnu is also remembered. They saw the four-armed image. However, they don't know that Lakshmi and Narayan first become Princess Radha and Prince Krishna in heaven. Only you know this in scripture. Nowhere it is written that Radha and Krishna was Sri Lakshmi and Sri Narayan. Nowhere. So what they did in the scripture, they means we, because we written the scriptures. So what we did, we indicated Lakshmi and Narayan in golden age, Rama and Sita in the silver age, and we dragged the Krishna in the Dwapar age, that is copper age. Actually in copper age no deities are there. So Baba said, we made a mistake because nobody was clear. You also know that there are very strong storms of Maya in a subtle way. We all have experience. Sometimes it is very good, sometimes it is very bad. Isn't it? So Baba says, Baba no, we knows. Maya makes you forget. She brings many storms. If you children continue to ask about anything with an open heart, you will receive the answer to the question. See, Baba's guarantee. If I have open heart, I will get the answer. Baba's ways answer we know touching Murli or somebody or something. Baba will make somebody as instrument and solve our problem. Or Baba give answer in Murli or Baba will give touching to me in the meditation. So Baba say, if you children continue to ask about anything with an open heart, you can receive the answer to the question. People have asked for the job, they got the job. On that Saturday, I think you heard that story of that sister.
Which sister?
I don't think so. You were there. No, you were not there. Last Saturday, one sister, that she did the course with you. She was a Christian. When you were doing course, she was also coming sometime and she was sitting with you.
Sitting with them in the morning.
Murli, isn't it?
Yeah.
that sister, no, she came here. She taken some knowledge in Sri Lanka also.
Yeah.
So she came here. So she was looking for somebody to get the knowledge. So I asked her, 1 day, 2 day. So she told, I wanted to take lesson. I said, do you know English? She said, yeah, I know English. I was not knowing she is a Christian actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't it? That lady.
Yeah.
So when she came, what she put the condition to Baba? No, 5 conditions for the job.
Oh, she was the one.
So she yesterday she got the same job. So
Oh.
4 condition Baba fulfilled, 1 condition was not fulfilled. She got the job, what she told, but 1 condition was not out of 5. She told, I want a part-time job. I want a job near to my home. I want a job in pharmacy or something near to her field. So 5 conditions. Baba not fulfill 1 condition. 4 condition was okay. So she told me, I got the job, brother, but I couldn't got the job this. I said, okay, wait. So I think 6-7 months already gone. And last Saturday, she was sharing the experience in Tamil class because she's coming in Tamil class. She knows Tamil very well.
Yeah.
She's from Sri Lanka. Basically, she is Christian, but she's from Sri Lanka. So meanwhile, we came wife and other. She was telling me, what are you telling? So happy. You know, brother, I am coming to tell you, but now I'm telling to you. 1 condition Baba fulfilled, which is left. So all conditions. So Baba said, what I meant to say, you continue to ask about anything with an open heart. Not like that, okay, I decision, why should I? Okay, you should ask something, what is needed, but anything, not necessarily there is ask only material thing. I may ask, Baba, my anger is so bad. I can ask for this. You take it. So Baba said, you ask anything with an open heart, you receive the answer to the question. Baba's guarantee. That's the reason Murli has no limitation of time and space.
Yeah.
No limitation. Because Baba is always saying the all souls of the world. And not necessarily you read only today's Murli. Suppose you are away from the center, far away. Suppose you read any date Murli. Not necessarily only 2 days.
Yeah.
You read any date Murli, your question answer will be there. You can say randomly. You surprise, oh my God, how is it possible? It will work. So that's the reason Baba say you will receive the answer to the question. There are many types of storm, dreams, bad thoughts, many types of storm. A hurricane is called a storm. This Brahma is well known, and now that Baba has entered him, he has become very well known. As in the country of human beings, so their dresses. Nowadays, there are cripples. So why Baba says, as in the country of human beings, so their dresses. This is the proverb is there in Hindi. Proverb is there. Jaisa desh, vaisa vesh. Means wherever you go in the country, you have a dress like that. Suppose we come in the Western country, we cannot take the, you can say, we cannot wear the clothes what we are wearing. It is very cold here, isn't it? Just for example. So Baba says in Hindi it says Jaisa desh, vaisa vesh. Means costume will be changed as per the country. Here, after coming here, we don't wear a sari, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ladies in the back home, they are wearing a sari.
Sorry. Yeah.
Here nobody wears a sari, so we change our dress. So Baba says, Jaisa desh, vaisa vesh. As the country, so the costume. So why Baba said this thing? Because in the previous sentence Baba told, this Brahma he is well known, isn't it? And now that Baba entered him, he became very well known. So Baba wanted to convince that thing. That's the reason Baba put a proverb. Brahma was well known, he is well known, because everybody knows Brahma, read the scripture. But when he is well known, when Baba entered in his body and gives his knowledge, then and then he is very well known. So well known and very well known, there is a difference, isn't it?
Yeah.
So everything changes according to the requirement of time, importance, everything changes. As per the place, as per the time, Baba said the name, form, place and time. Everything changes. So that's the reason why Baba put it the proverb. Why Baba wanted to explain that Brahma also was well known, but it became more well known when Baba entered him. So Baba has changed the Brahma totally. Brahma Baba is not changed by himself. Shiv Baba is the main thing who is doing everything. So when I come here, I am taking knowledge of Baba. Why? To change myself, not to change you or anybody. I wanted to change myself, so I should concentrate on myself, and myself means as per Baba's knowledge. As per Baba's knowledge. So, Jesa Desh, Vesa Vesh means as the country, so the costume. So, I am coming in the center, so my costume should be changed, my sanskar should be changed. That Baba wanted to tell here by giving the example of Brahma Baba. It is deep matter, everything, each and each sentence you go, it is deep and deep, deep and deep. Suppose we go at whole Murli, we can discuss this Murli for whole day if you want. That much deep is there. Every word has a meaning, every sentence has a deep meaning. But we go 5 minutes, Murli over. 5 minutes, Murli over. Means we haven't anything captured anything from that thing. Baba said, read the Murli, give some, not all one, give some attention, and you will get more and more thought. That's called churning. That's called churning. Churning is nothing else. Take one point, brainstorming, you can say. Our normal language is brainstorming. We say churning, nothing else. The same thing. So nowadays there are cripples, hunchbacks, and blind ones. There is natural beauty because even the 5 elements are Sattva-pradhan. Therefore, you daughters call out to him so that you can listen to this knowledge personally. Why Baba say you daughters? Because mothers, because female of costume have a more trust, more faith for the God. So Baba is specifically addressing to daughters. Specifically. Some of the things in the songs are correct. Song was, the heart desires to call out to you. The deity religion has disappeared, but the temples exist as memorials. Similarly, there are memorials of those of all religions. All you children understand that only one incorporeal God is truly called the highest on high. There is his praise alone, and this is the confluence age when souls meet God. Souls meet God only at the confluence age. And all religions believe in the same thing. Either Hinduism or Muslimism or Christianity or Sikhism, any ism is there, all believe in the same thing. There are many souls. Growth will continue to take place. You children are now listening to the Father in person, and others too desire to listen to Him in person. They cannot come here, they are in bondage. Some people cannot come to the center here. Here means center, Baba center. Why? There are so many mothers, they can't come because their family is not allowing them, or they have so many bondages, they can't. Suppose somebody has no vehicle, how they can come? I believe in Baba, but I don't have the facility to come down to the center. I am an old guy and I am dependent on my children, so they are not supporting me to come to the center. All kind of this is bondage, nothing else. Everything is available now. Husband is opposing, wife is opposing, so when somebody is not coming, they are dependent on them, so they can't force them. So many Baba are there. So we are lucky that we are able to come to the Baba center, or we are able to go to Madhuban. Some people they can't.
We are indeed lucky.
We are very lucky that at least we can come. And some people are very lucky they can come, but they are not coming. They are not in destiny. So many people are, they can come, they are independent, but they are not coming. They feel lazy, there are so many things, and they are not coming. They are wasting their time, energy, everything. So Baba says we are so fortunate that we are able to come to the center at least daily. We have a, you can say, environment of Baba. Anything is there, so much accumulation of, we can say, filth and garbage here. If you come to Baba, automatically it goes away. It helps, definitely. You try, anybody can try. So many sisters are coming only, even Sharon is coming only to meet Baba. He will get the power. In the morning, more power, naturally. It works. If you visit to Baba even for a single minute, you are empowered. That is sure. There is a lot of difference by, you can say, coming to the center and going to the job and directly going to the job. Lot of difference. You'll be more stable, more powerful, more calm, more productive on your service, on your job, naturally. That is the power of Baba. No one is forbidden to go to other spiritual gatherings. Anyone of any religion can go where the Gita is related in Bombay. There are no fees. People go to different gurus in the hope of finding an easy path with someone. Why people are moving one place to another place? To finding the easy
Easy
path.
path.
Nothing else. Babas. Not everybody, but majority are going by that. Something new. No one knows about the path to liberation or liberation in life. This is why they church so much. There are no gurus, etc. here, just the Brahma Kumars and Kumaris, that's all. There is no Mahatma great soul here. This Dada is just the same as you, there is no difference. See Brahma Baba. See Baba says, authority. He is also like you. Because he is student, he is not a father. Isn't it? There is no difference even in your costume, etc. This one sometimes takes off his soul, but according to the drama, this is like the official dress. You don't have to look at the dress, etc. Baba said, don't look at the dress. Your intellects go towards Shiva Baba. Other people will look at the human body. You forget your own bodies and also body of this Dada. Dada means Brahma Baba. So we are not coming here to look anybody's body. So that is our main consciousness, nothing else. You have to become soul conscious. You mustn't remember this one's body. This one means Brahma Baba's body. Shiva Baba is teaching us Raj Yoga through this one. He alone is knowledgeful Trikal Darshi. Who? Shiva Baba is alone who is knowledgeful Trikal Darshi. Two more titles in one sentence, isn't it? At this time, he sits here and tells us the secrets of the beginning, the middle, and end. This is very easy even for old mothers. In those schools, old mothers, old women wouldn't be able to understand anything because they are not educated. Some are illiterate, so they don't know anything. But Baba says here, easy. Old mothers can do better because they don't have to forget anything because education put a lot of garbage here. Isn't it? More and more education, people are putting garbage here because not required now. At this time, not required much. Baba said, doesn't mean don't have education. Take the education to certain extent, not too much. Don't go in too much. Too much. This is easy for anyone. The Father simply says, remember me, just as when a person is dying, he is given the mantra. So remember me, just as person is dying. So we always think, I am dying.
Every moment is
The
your
Every
last
moment,
one.
last moment. So
Yeah.
Baba says,
Mama.
why Baba is giving example, the person is dying. So
Yeah.
they say, say Rama Ram. Baba says same thing. Every moment is the last moment.
So Mama,
Yeah, Mama, same thing. So we should have consciousness that when a person is dying, he is given a mantra. They say Rama Rama or say this, etc. Generally, it is after going into the stage of retirement that people take mantra from a guru. However, the Father says the whole of the world is now to be destroyed. It is a stage of retirement for all, old, young, and children. Isn't it? For all,
For everyone.
everyone. No one else can say this. Baba's only Shiva Baba can say this. People ask, have you become ready to bring about everyone's death? People ask. So Baba's answer, yes, everyone is to die. Today or tomorrow, everyone is to die. Some people say, Baba, how much longer will we stay here? We ought to go back soon. There is a lot of sorrow here. That will also be said as you progress further. Baba says, why do you say that? Oh, at this time we are personally in front of God. So you do not speak that word, Baba says. Later, the degrees will be degraded. You will go and become a deity child. At this time, this lab that provides coolness is good. Baba's lab.
Yeah.
Baba was sitting on the assembly, people were sitting on the ground and they're putting their head in the lap of Baba. So all people, they are lucky people. They enjoyed, they have experienced the Baba's real love flowing through Brahma Baba. All the dadis, somebody, uh, once upon a time there was a case on, so many cases on Brahma Kumaris, you might have gone through the history.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, I read the Aggie.
so in one says, it says that Mama was asked by the judge, because she was called in the court, and she was asked by the judge. Judge said, I heard that you are sitting in the lap of Baba, that old man. Is it right? She said, yes. Then what she explained, no? You may be father of some daughter, They say, yes, I have a daughter. Suppose your daughter is sitting in your lap, what do you feel? Direct question to the judge. So he is our father, and suppose we are putting our head in his lap, there is nothing is wrong. Suppose your daughter can put his head in your lap, why we cannot put we cannot put our lap in our father's lap, our head in our father's lap? He has no answer. The judge has no answer. He was asking in a different way, in a vicious matter, that oh, you cannot do like that.
Yeah.
But so straight answer, because no, it was Shiv Baba was giving treatment, not Brahma Baba. People feel that Brahma Baba is there, but actually that treatment or that love was given by Shiv Baba. And these people explain, that's the reason these people are so strong, Dadis and Didis. So many things will happen in the egg every day. So many things, so many centers have so many problems. It's not easy. Because all culture, different nature, even suppose these three sisters are there. You are the mother, isn't it? All have different nature. Though from same family, same mother and father, isn't it?
Yeah.
Different nature. Here 35,000 sisters are there. From different cultures, different countries, different caste, different creeds, different religions. So clash will be there natural. Still going on. Smoothly, no problem. Why? They are so strong. The Adis and Didi, they are so strong. Any questions come? Come. What is the problem? This is the solution. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. So that is the greatness of knowledge of Baba only, nobody else. See, Baba can do this thing by preparing the persons like that. Nobody can do that thing. So Baba says here, at this time, this lab that provides coolness is good. There in heaven it will be cool anyway, but here even those who are not are made cool, and so that is good. Sorry, so even those who are hot are made cool, and so that is good. So if we go to the Baba, your center, come to the center. Now physical life is not by Baba say, come to the center, you will feel the same thing. And we feel the same thing after coming here. It's a good place. Everybody feels so. Even when a new person, they feel something different here. Why? Baba's power, not anybody's power. So Baba says, you feel hot as a, you made cool from hot. You shouldn't be in hurry now. At present, we are the highest on high. Why we are high? Because we are diamond age. This age is a diamond age. Our birth is diamond birth. So we are highest on high. Then always we going down, 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 and down. Nothing. The whole praise is of this time. The Dilwala temple is memorial of this time. The Father is one who wins the hearts of the souls of the whole world. The Dilwala temple is for everyone. Souls call out through their bodies, Baba, come. Come and make us new because we have become old. Both the souls and the bodies have become old. So not only so Baba said, bodies and souls both have become old. Old means not by age. Old means by the stage, not by age. Stage means everybody is tamopradhan now. Age may be child, little children, but there is effect of the nature too, because nature is tamopradhan. So everybody is old.
And the elements in the body.
Elements in the body, around everybody, everything is old. Even the soul is old because he has all sanskara. Only it is not, sanskara is not active because it's child, so not active. But everything is there stored here in the computer. Big you can say, na? The
Sure.
what computer you say? The biggest computer, what is the name of that thing? No? So many, it works so many things. I forgot the supercomputer, supercomputer, something like that.
Yeah.
They have developed some computer which has so many powers to calculate this thing. They call super, something like that computer. So it is super.
Yeah.
The computer is made by this computer only.
Yeah.
People have made the computer.
Yeah.
By this, nobody can make it. Souls see without an intellect and are blind. Human beings cannot be called blind. They do have the eye. They do have eyes, but the intellects are blind. Intellect that remember everything have completely forgotten to have remembrance. So Gopikas in different places call out. The Gopika in bondage in small village continue to call out. So Baba listens everything. Even some mother is there in the small village who have some introduction of Baba. She wanted to meet Baba. So Baba said, Baba knows each and everything because vibrations. Sending the vibration through thoughts. No need of calling out or meeting. Thoughts. The father explains, children, in the golden age there was the household ashram path. It was pure. Now people cause so much distress in order to receive poison. They don't understand that you are made voiceless here. They don't even know what you will become by being voiceless. Sannyasis too run away from their homes in order to become pure. So Baba compares both sannyasis and here. Baba says you don't have to run away. However, they don't know that we will become pure and go to the pure world. They don't believe these things. At this time, there is so much sorrow that the people feel it would be better to attain liberation or eternal liberation. Why they want moksha? Moksha means eternal liberation. Baba said that is not possible. You have to come down here at least for a birth. In one birth, sato rajo tama everything finished. But you have to come down. No choice. Nobody can stay there permanently. Even Godfather has to also come down. He's coming for 100 years. So Baba said everybody has to come down, including me. So there is no eternal liberation. But long time they are staying there, so they believe I have eternal liberation. Because they have a strong culture of peace. There is a peace. Where in the gold Paramdham, there is supreme abode. Peace, power, purity. So they are more, peace is the main thing there, because there is no noise, not even noise of the thought in the supreme abode. So sannyasis believe that we will be there and more is there. Baba said not possible. At least you have to come down even for a birth. No choice. The father has explained that according to the drama, no one can attain eternal liberation. You now know this. The father says, simply remember that your 84 births has now come to an end. Baba has now come to take you back. If you don't remember the father, there will be many storms. So why storm is coming? Because I am not remembering father. Not remembering. That's the reason storms are. The conscious also says it is very difficult to remember Baba constantly. Although Baba says that you are karma yogis, it is seen that while performing actions, you forget to have remembered. Our experience says, isn't it? While doing the work, we forget. Computer, we totally forget, to be honest.
Still, yeah.
Still, because Baba said, that's the reason Baba said, during another time you should remember the Baba, or in between, must have something so that you can remember Baba. It takes time to reach such a stage. Baba said it takes some time. A lot of effort has to be made for that. At college, effort making children have the hobby of studying day and night. So Baba comparing with the college now. We say, oh Baba, so many effort, but Baba comparing with the college. They try to receive a scholarship from the government. They beat their head a lot, make a lot of effort for this. Then they become very happy. Here too, the father says, study well and claim a scholarship. Scholarship means to become emperor and empress. That is scholarship. First of all, become seated on the heart throne. You should raise a head. You know that the Father is now sitting personally in front of you. He sits in this chariot and says to you children directly, child, child. The body of Brahma is fixed. The father says, I am speaking to souls. You used to call out, Baba, come. I have now come. You souls are incorporeal, and I too am incorporeal. You have been remembering me on the path of devotion while adopting different names and forms in different places and time periods. I am now speaking to you personally. See, Baba's faith. I am speaking to you personally, isn't it? As a soul and supreme soul. You have the support of your bodies. I have to take this one on loan. This one is Brahma Baba's body on loan. The father says to the children, you now have to renounce your old costumes. The play is about to an end. Now try to remember the father constantly. If you continue to remember other things, there will have to be punishment. As much as possible, remove your remembrance of others. When people go on pilgrimage, that is all they remember while on pilgrimage. We are going to Srinath Dware. Srinath Dware is a big temple of Krishna near Mount Abu, not very far from Mount Abu. Very good temple, and you can say Srinath Dwara is known for their bhog. Very good bhogs are available because they're offering Krishna. You can say, I think 36 types of bhog to Krishna every day. Every day. So, lot of bhogs are available and very rich place you can say of Krishna temple. They are offering the bhog of pure ghee. Everything pure, you can know another things. They have their own gaushala, they have their own cow shed. So they are not purchasing from outside. From their cow, they are producing milk, then curd, then butter and ghee. From there, they are preparing the very good books. I have tasted so many times. So I know very good place to even to, you can say, have darshan of Srinath Dwara. Rich people. There are two places of, you can say, Sri Krishna. One is Srinath Dwara, another Baba says Jagannath. Jagannath is Orissa side, on eastern side, this on the western. That temple is very poor, Jagannath. And they have sometime Baba say Murli, they have a bad pictures of the deities in the same temple. So why there is a Baba say poverty, we lost this body, soul consciousness. So we gave deity to human being. So there is not in that area only rice, nothing else. So people are putting the rice and bhog of rice only, nothing else. So very poor place. Here, rich place. So this is Baba remembering. Suppose I go on the Srinath Dwara, I always remember Srinathji. So Baba say, where you are going? Supreme Abode. So remember Shiv Baba. So Baba is comparing. That while physical pilgrimage, you remember where you are going. So when I go Amarnath, you always remember Amarnath Babas. Amarnath Baba ki jai, Amarnath Baba ki jai. People are chanting. Isn't it? Sri Krishna, whatever temple there, Jai, means they are very great. So we are going to Shiv Baba. So we have to remember Shiv Baba. So Baba gives the example. How people are remembering their devotion, you have to remember like that here too. Yours is the true spiritual pilgrimage. So that is the physical, here spiritual. Souls have yoga with the Supreme Soul, and then they continue to come and go from here in order to perform actions for the livelihood of their bodies. No matter where you are, you should have remembrance. So you may be in Mount Abu, maybe in Bharat or outside of India or outside anywhere. The main thing is remembrance. You know that God is not omnipresent. He is the Father, and inheritance is received from the Father. There is no meaning in saying that He is omnipresent. The Father is to give the inheritance. He has no desire to receive the inheritance. Father has no desire to receive inheritance. He desires to give the inheritance to you children, not for Him, for us children. It is also in this Father's heart that He has to give you the inheritance. There is the relationship of father and child. The children have to receive an inheritance and the father has to give it. So what would the father take from you? He has to give to you. So what will Father take from us? Nothing. So He takes bad thing from us and give the good thing. Take vices and all this, you can say bad habits, and give the virtues, isn't it? And powers, so that we will be deities. The Lord is pleased with the honest souls, and so you should become so honest. All of you are children, and you should therefore remember the Father who gives the inheritance. Weak children don't stay in remembrance. See, definition of weak children. Oh, don't stay in remembrance. Too much involved in the world, in the money, and so many things. So we forget Baba. So Baba said they are weak. You may perform actions for livelihood of your body, and then when you have time, remember the Father. So Baba said 8 hours, okay, for your livelihood, 8 hours for sleep, and Baba said 8 hours, remember me. When your register of the pilgrimage of remembrance continues to become good, you will experience happiness. So remembrance is related to the happiness, direct relationship. And remembrance more, more happiness. Remembrance less, Baba said less happiness. Any habits that human beings have continue to grow. Any habits that human beings have continue to grow, isn't it? The people are initially smoking 1 cigarette, then 2 cigarettes, then become chain smoker. Because why? Habits grow always. So if I have a habit of remembrance, it will go. So Baba is comparing with remembrance, not with that habit. Baba has nothing to do with that habit. Baba says, just like habit grows, your remembrance should be your habit. So it will grow slowly and gradually. It should remain in your intellects that your 84 births have now come to an end. The play is now to end. We are now going back to our home. This is why the Father says, remember me. Why Baba says, remember me? Everything is going to be end. Manmana Bhav is mentioned in Gita twice, in the beginning as well as at the end. There are many true things in it as a pinch of salt in a sack full of flour. So very, very small truth in there, not much thing. Only message is right. All scriptures, even Gita, message is right. There is a victory of truth over, or victory of good over goodness over badness. Good over bad. That is the message. Message is okay, Baba said. Yeah, so that is like a pinch of salt in a sack full of flour. None of the pictures of other religions remain. Your pictures remain. So in the golden age, no mosque, no temple, nothing. Your picture will remain even in the gold. Because Vishnu, they have no temple, but on the back of the throne of Lakshmi and Narayan, there is a Vishnu picture is there. Even Shiva Baba's picture is also. They don't know who is Shiva Baba. But Shiva was in the back, Shiva was big, just like what we have now, that picture like casket. It's like round Shiva Baba's casket on the back of the throne of Lakshmi Narayan. They have the picture of Vishnu also somewhere in their palace. So everything will be there, but they don't know why they have. They never ask the question, why this? That's why Baba said royal Buddhas. Stupid people are royal stupid. Baba said, why? They are not asking the question. Here Baba asked the question, why this? Why you are doing igniting a lamp? Why you are rosary upon? Ask the question. Why there? No questions. Because they don't know how to ask the questions. So your pictures remain. There is an image of Brahma in Ajmer. Ajmer is a very good place again. I have not gone there, but they say only 2 places have a picture of Brahma. One is Ajmer, where there is a Muslim, because no, where there is a Brahmin, always Muslims are there. Because they attack India and rule for about 400 years, so they have created their mosque. So in Ajmer, very good dargah is there. So there is Brahma, and another is in Gujarat, there is in Khed Brahma. Only 2 places Brahma's temple is there in India, otherwise no other place. So Baba say one Ajmer has a Brahma's temple. There are many types of Brahmin. So many Brahmins. Some are Trivedi, some are Divedi, some are Chaturvedi. So many surnames are there. Yeah, so many. Who knows 4 Vedas, they are Chaturvedis. Those who know 3 Vedas, they are Trivedi. Those who know 2 Vedas, they are Divedi. So many things. Everything has a meaning again. Then Vyas, they know they are expert in Gita. Then you can say but. They are expert. They're expert in telling the story of the Ramayana and Mahabharata. They are called a but. So many, but all are Brahmins. So many types of Brahmins are there. So Baba says they have been given many different names. There are many types of Brahmin. Look how many languages there are. You children know that there will be just one language in your kingdom. That is in Golden Age. The language there is completely different. Completely different than here. Here everything is mixed. There is no Sanskrit, etc. Daughters used to come and tell about the language that will be used there. So, who goes in trans messenger, some sisters have a role to play in that. They go and come back and explain what they seen there. So, they were giving the language style to how they are speaking. You children should now remain happy that you are establishing your kingdom. Why we should be happy? We are establishing our kingdom. That's the reason Baba never say you sit or you stand as a MP or MP. Baba said this is not our kingdom. So Baba never encouraged to involve in politics. Naturally. Because this is not the kingdom of Baba's kingdom in future, not here. There will be your own language there. The languages that exist here cannot exist there. According to what is fixed in the drama, you will build the same palaces that you did in the previous cycle. Here, the British government built New Delhi. You know that you will not use the name Delhi. There is no name Delhi. There is a name Paristan. Paristan means Pari means angel. Stan means living place. This old world is to be destroyed. We want the newest world of all. Their palaces will be studded with diamonds and jewels. Those palaces don't exist now. The intellect says, what intellect says? We will build first class palaces there. This world is dirty. You should talk among yourselves in this way. Respect our sister. How we have to talk? Respect our sister, respect our brother. We will now go to our home and then go and look after our kingdom. So discuss like that now, if you wanted to discuss. We will wear such costumes. In earlier days, people used to wear real jewelry. There must be so much jewelry in the temples to Lakshmi and Narayan. What would the Shiva temple be like? See, Baba give the glory. They even make the Shiva lingam of diamonds. The first was purely diamond, Somnath. All 12 of diamonds in the beginning. Slowly people looted, some people hide the things because some people were looting. There was a kingdom of Muslims in between. So people hide so many things inside the ground. That's the reason of one temple they open in South India, small temple. They can pay off the whole debts of India. That much wealth they have in one temple.
Is the Somnath temple far away from Madhuban?
No, it is near, but not very far away, near.
So if we go, we get.
Yeah, you can go.
there
So many
and
people
visit.
goes from here to Somnath. Many people goes.
To visit.
Visit, yeah, many people visit. You can go, no?
Yeah.
We have a very big center in Somnath.
Oh, there's a okay. Oh, nice.
Big center, very good center there. Somnath, yeah, they have prepared the exhibit because Baba told in the Murli many times, where there is Shivlingam is there, we must have something. So they, by getting from the Murli, Gujarat has, in Gujarat, so Gujarat has taken a lead and they became, I think they 3 floor or 4 floor, they have prepared the whole center. And they have all the, you can see Baba, how comes everything, you can say electronic way, they will arrange everything. Suppose ladder is there, ladder will move. First golden age, then move a little slowly, then silver age, then copper age, then iron age, then confluence, then again golden. So it moves like that. With all kind of reflections, all how Lakshmi Narayan will be there. So nice way they are preparing. You will surprise really. So they have done the same thing there. I have not gone there after preparing this thing. I gone Somnath many times when I was a student there to only see, because no, when we go to Junagadh, Shivratri particularly, it is near to that one. We can go directly from there. So I was going to Junagadh and then going to this Somnath. Very good place, enjoyable place on the seashore. Morning, very good sights. You can visit, no problem. These matters have to be understood. Srivilangam of diamonds, Baba, these matters to be. The Muslims truly came and looted the temple to our Shiv Baba, which was built at the beginning of the path of devotion. You know that the temples of Shiv Baba were built from the Copper Age onwards. From being worthy of worship, you become worshippers. The Somnath temple was built first. Knowledge is called Somras, means nectar. Somras means nectar. The Father through whom you become wealthy is the one who gives knowledge. Then you build temple to the Father with that wealth. There will also be worshipping. They build temple in every home. See, initially every home is a temple. I remember my great grandfather have their own Shiva temple in their courtyard. Still it is there. An old village we have moved because their village goes under the dam. So we moved our nearby village, and now it village is come up. Means there is no much water because no, when silt is coming, everything soil, so it will go shallow and shallow dam. So now our village is not under, you can say that, but we can see old villages with only walls, nothing else. Initially drowned everything. So there now temple has come up again. So my father is going there and doing puja of Shiva Lingam every day Shiva. So everybody has their own temple, all families. All kings have their own temple in the palaces only. They don't have to go outside. So for females it is very easy to do anything. What I mean to say, females can, suppose general temple, all females cannot go. But some females, they are very royal, they don't allow to go outside, females. So they have their own temples. They can pray there. They will call the priest at that temple. The priest will do all the worshipping. They will pay to the priest. And anybody of the member can go at any time to the temple. They do the devotion. Separate place. Just like center. Good place. Good vibration also at that place. They build a temple in every home. You know that when the path of devotion begins, you will become worshippers and create idols, etc. You children know that you have now become lovers of God, the beloved, in order to claim the inheritance from Him. Those people become lovers for vice. Here, a soul is a lover of God, the beloved. You can see that all devotees remember that one. The praise of that beloved is great. He purifies the lovers that have become impure. It is soul, it's not body, it is soul that becomes impure and the soul that becomes pure. So it is not a question of body, it is a question of soul. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now bound children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children and spiritual children's love, remembrance, good morning, and says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for dharana number 1. In order to claim a scholarship, study very well. Baba gave a local example too, no? College and university, so we should study like that. Race to be seated on the throne. Raised to be seated on the throne. Is it okay? Sentence? Raised to be
seated on the throne.
So,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
While performing actions, stay in remembrance. So there is a race of remembrance, and while doing the work, we should stay in remembrance. Number 2, you are on a spiritual pilgrimage. Therefore, remove the remembrance of everyone else from your intellect and constantly stay in remembrance of the Father. This is the meaning of the spiritual pilgrimage. I should consider myself as the soul and remember Supreme Soul and Supreme Abode. Keep your register of remembrance good. Blessing. May you be a master, almighty authority who gives souls who are far away the experience of closeness with your power of spirituality. The power of spirit, our definition, power of. So the souls are very far away, but with the help of thought, you can give whatever you want. As Baba said, Sakas. Sakas means power. Explanation. With instruments of science, things that are far away are experienced to be close. That is TV. We are seeing TV. So the real thing is in the TV station, which is very far away. But if I can see what is happening, really happening in my home. So Baba said TV. Similarly, same way, with divine intellect. So here TV, divine TV, you can experience things that are far away to be close. Just as you see souls who are living with you very clearly, you speak to them, you give and take cooperation from them. Similarly, with the power of spirituality, you can give souls who are far away the experience of closeness. We are sitting here, our relative may be sitting in Guyana or India, anywhere.
Yeah.
We can give the power from here to them because it is a power of thought, power of spirituality. For this, you need to be a master almighty authority. But what is the basic condition Baba gives now for this? You need to be a master almighty authority, remain stable in complete and perfect stage, and make the power of your thoughts clean. Then and then I can give. Otherwise not. If I have not clean thoughts, I can't do anything. Baba said clean and clear thoughts. Slogan. Those who inspire others with their every thought, word and deed are images of inspiration. Again, definition of inspiration. Those who inspire others with their every thought, word and deed. They are images of inspiration. There is a difference between inspiration and motivation. What is the difference? I was thinking, Om Shanti.
Inspiration is from within.
Hmm?
From within.
Motivation from
outside.
Motivation may be more physical to improve the productivity. Inspiration is to improve the self.
Sure.
So there is a difference between inspiration and motivation. Baba doesn't do their work through inspiration.
Sorry?
Baba doesn't do his work through inspiration. Baba personally come here and did that. Sometimes Baba says in the Murli, okay, Baba didn't do their work by sitting there and give the inspiration. Sometimes it comes in the Murli.
Yeah.
Baba says, I am coming personally to you and giving the experience. Okay? Om Shanti. So Baba says, I am not giving you, I am not working through inspiration. By sitting there and inspire you only, not by that. I am coming personally. Inspiring he is doing, of course, but he is coming personally, give the real experience on a one-on-one basis. And then start his work. First come, give the first vision. Then give the experience, knowledge. Then give the experience. And Baba say, preparing everybody one by one, turn by turn. Everybody's turn is different, one is different. One by one, turn by turn. Because everybody's role is different. Yeah? So everybody has for the time, place, whatever it is. Baba says, I give sustenance to everybody, not by inspiration. I am coming personally to have experience in person. So Baba says, our words, thoughts first, and words and action should be inspirational to others. Okay? Om Shanti. Sister is the right time today. Okay, we have one song. Anything? Any question? Okay.
What's the meaning of
So hum. Good question. Miss, I was